Hi guys, we've made it to Friday. I honestly thought this day would never come. It's felt like such a long week. So my video today is going to be a little bit different. It is Friday. There are two things I have to get done tonight and sent off, so I know they're definitely done for work. Other than that, I'm not going to do any work planning at all, because it is Friday and I wouldn't do that to myself. I'm going to focus mainly on the personal, but I did come home to my custom order. So as you know, Rachel does offer a custom order option. It is done around the other commitments that she does for the shop, so it is usually longer. And obviously you can communicate with Rachel about what you specifically want. I wanted something very simple for my passion planner, as you will see, and so I came home to these today, which are my timeline strips, and I have ordered loads of them. So I'm actually going to put some of these to one side, out the way. I'm going to use one sheet, and I just thought it'd be helpful to show how I use them and how they came, how they fitted in, because these are kind of an important feature of my work passion planner. So I'm going to show you that, and then we'll get into the personal bit. So I've actually picked a week already in November in here, because that's the earliest I could find a week where I hadn't written something with someone's name on it or something important. So this is the week of the 26th of November to the 2nd of December. It's ages away. So what I do is I section off my space at the top of my lessons, and then these ones are just the timeline covers. So I have another sheet which comes very similar to this, that's got these headers on and these on a separate sheet as well, but they don't get used quite so quickly. So they are just thin, soft grey strips. I measured these myself for what I wanted, so they're not necessarily perfect, but they are pretty darn close, and they do the job that I want them to do. So they do just fit pretty much perfectly between the focus box and the bottom of the timeline, and then it just covers it up and just gives me a blank thing, but like a clear divide for each day as well. So I just thought I'd share that with you, because someone might be interested. But as I said, it is an offer that Rachel does, but it does fit around the other commitments that she has. So let's go to this lovely. Now, the change to this during the week definitely made a huge difference. I feel happier, I can flick back and forward as I think of things. It's just a really good thing to have. Now, I'm fairly certain I added some things to, oh no, maybe I didn't. No, that's fine. I thought I'd added something that was I really couldn't share, but it will be fine. So it's classic bullet journaling, as I said yesterday. I've got my dailies, I've started migrating things over, I've still got some stuff to do. There's a couple of things that I haven't added to this, which are the things I need to get done tonight, but I will get those done once I've finished. And then what I've decided to do for next week is divide the pages up a little bit more, so that I've got like space to plan ahead. So I thought I'd have a list of things that I want to try and get done over the weekend would be quite helpful. And then I'm going to have a space for each day, so that on Monday, if I go and say, oh, I need to get that done on Thursday, I can write it in on Thursday. And I thought I'd see how that goes. But just having a separate book right next to this one made a huge difference. So I don't think I haven't done my script writing. I knew I hadn't done my script writing. I will not have done many of these things because I have just come home from work. So I've drafted the guide email, but I haven't emailed it. I've taken those in. I'm filming now. That I will do later. That I might even do in the morning. That will happen when my husband comes home. And yeah, so not a lot crossed off there, but I did get pretty much everything crossed off yesterday, so that was good. That was a good thing. So for the weekend, obviously, if you've been watching the videos all week, you'll know from my passion planner I'm away at the weekend. So what I'm going to do is do a semi-plan for Saturday and Sunday. and kind of space it out, mainly because there are a few prompts I want to record so I know they're there. And I'm just having a think. I can't remember what the spacing is. That's 32, so I want to go 16 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Because I can always fill the space with a few journaling comments if I wanted to, if I find I've not got enough room, or I've got too much room even. We'll just wait and see. So that's the 8th, that's the 9th. I'm going to leave this page, this double page, and then I'm actually going to set up next week, because I can, and I kind of need to think a little bit more about what I'm going to put, what I want to do when over the weekend. So I thought, since I did some passion planner setup yesterday, I'll do a quick bullet journal setup today, and I am going to use somewhere, I've put them in my pile of stickers. Aha. I'm just going to use these headers. I'm going to actually try and use a similar colour palette to my passion planner this week. I don't know how I feel about having the same thing in both planners, but I thought since this is getting a lot simpler in appearance, that I'd try it and see how I go. So I saw part of the Happy Planner reveal of their new planners. Yes, they're lovely, don't get me wrong, but I just can't justify a Planner Girl planner. But the one they called the Mum Life one actually gave me some inspiration for some bullet journal spreads, and I particularly liked the weekly overview they had. So if you haven't seen it, basically you get like a dashboard and a week on one page, which I thought would be really nice, kind of welcome to the week, and then I can go into all my tasks behind that. So we're going to give it a go. I'm not quite sure how it's going to work out, but we'll try it. So I'm just going to double check my dimensions again. I thought it was 23. Sorry, it's my computer's on, that's my emails pinging in. I'm going to use the pink, so I'm going to divide this page into 8 sections. So I'm going to go up the middle and then across 4 sections. So I'm going to go 23, so I want the 12 square up the middle, that's what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And after last week where I used a ruler to set up my bullet journal, I'm going old school. I'm going back to just drawing it out. So 32, that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I am just going to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. I know if I've counted everything else correctly, it'll be fine, but I just needed to double check because otherwise I'll end up being very confused and something will look off and it will annoy me that I won't know what's off. So this double page will probably be the pretty bit, and then everything else will be a bit more functional. So I'm going to use these for my headers to mark my days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, the teacher in me, this will make people laugh. The teacher in me is looking at these days of the week and thinking, they all look like they start with lowercase letters. They should start with capital letters because they're proper nouns. That is me having been back at work for 3 days. It doesn't, I've not really paid attention to anything like that before on these. I just like them. So that's that. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the date down in the bottom corner. Yeah, I am. So Monday is the 10th, Tuesday is the 11th, Wednesday is the 12th, Thursday is the 13th, Friday is the 14th, Saturday is the 15th, and Sunday is the 16th. Okay, so that's that. And then what the page is set up like, which fits perfectly for this, is this box is then your meal planning for the week, which I quite liked as an overview. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Meals. There we go. So that's my over. I quite like that as a setup. Feels quite pink, but I did purposefully go for pink, so that's my own fault. So let's have a quick think. So Monday we've got guides. Tuesday is game night for my husband. I think that's it actually at the moment. Next week's a relatively quiet week. Monday is also bins and recycling, so I need to remember that. And then Tuesday is bake off. Wednesday is 911. And I can't remember anything else. Okay, so that's an overview. Now, the other side of the page, so the right hand side was an overview pretty much like this, but obviously classic sized happy planner size. This side had things like shopping list, bills to buy. It had those kind of things that need doing at some point during the week. Now, I am going to leave a good chunk of this page because I'm not 100% certain what I want on that bit yet, but I am going to kind of just do a quick box and do a header for the week. And then I'll have a think a little bit more about what I might do. Ready for when I actually start using the week. So I'm going to pick this back up. So we are in September. And next week is the 10th to the 16th. And I'm just going to take this skinny piece of washi here and kind of do a bit of a like a strip either side of the date, because I quite often do that in coloured pen anyway, and I think this just adds a little bit to it. So we'll do that. I mean, it might be that on here I put my prompts for different things. Oh, I've got those stickers, the 7 strip stickers, haven't I? Oh, I just inspired myself by coming out with something. Okay, I've got a complete mash of stickers around, so I just need to have a quick look a minute. It was chaos. If you've been on my Instagram, you will see the chaos of filming yesterday all over the place. So these strips have got 7 stars, which is perfect for having one every day of the week. So I think I'm going to go with the dark green here, right at the edge, and we'll go, we can't quite go 8 across. I'm just having a look back of things a minute. Maybe we could, maybe we couldn't. And that is my husband pulling onto the drive, meaning he's going to walk through here any minute now. So I'm probably going to have to pause, have a bit of a think, and then I will come back and finish this off. That's completely confused me. He shouldn't be home this early. I mean, it is nice that he's home earlier these days since his new job, but it still confused me a little bit. So I think we'll go for purple in the middle. Should we go 8? We'll go 8. 7. 7 and 1 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 in the middle there. That does make sense. You can see the light changing now as he's moving around and opening doors and things all over the place. Okay, I am going to pause. I'll be back in a moment, guys. Sorry about that. I'm still getting used to his new work schedule. So what I said, I did 7 and a gap, hadn't I? So 8 was the right thing in my head. I think I'm going to go with the green one. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a gap. Puts it about there. I'm going to put it there. So that means I can have my prompts for the entire week. So I can have my photo, my scripture, my passion planner forum prompts. That's the ones I wanted. Now, I wasn't going to put that many stickers in, but now I kind of want to. I'm too excitable. I don't have any full boxes, so I'm not sure I'll put that there. Oh, I don't know. What else do I want there? I'm not going to do any more to that. I need to go away and think carefully about what I put down here. I may put some form of running to-do list. Although that will kind of defeat the point of the next page, I don't know. This might just be like a brain dumping area. We'll wait and see. So that's my bullet journal for next week, because I'm trying to simplify what's in this a little bit more. I did spend a bit of time in my passion plan last night, a bit more time after I'd tried to set it up and then realised I had nothing out to get ready and things were a bit chaotic. So let's start with this. So I had my nails done last night, just in case you hadn't noticed, this lovely golden yellow colour, which I really like. Today is Friday. I did not get home until much later. Where is my red mild liner? Oh no. Well, that's a disastrous moment. I don't have this colour anywhere. Is that really different? That is really different. That's the pinky one. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I'm now making strange noises. Okay, so I can't extend that because I didn't get home until later than planned. And I am filming now. Pretty much as soon as I got home, I started filming. So I'm going to make a note of that there. And yesterday I did the same thing, so I filmed then. And then tea was amazing last night, even if I say so myself. I did this recipe. I found a recipe online which is for a loaded cauliflower bake, and I gave it a go because it was low carb. So it was cauliflower and bacon and chicken and like a really rich cheese sauce made from scratch, and it was just, oh, it was gorgeous and garlicky and just really, really tasty. So I outdid myself last night. It was pretty awesome. So cauliflower bake. And then obviously tonight we're out for Indian, which is very exciting. And then after I had my nails done, I had a bit of downtime. I came out, I had a nice hot bath and a cheesy chick flick on in the background. And then I did a little bit of planning. So I had some good old self-care time last night. In there, and then I did some other work stuff that needed to get done, which was annoying, but it needed to be done. Just like I'm going to spend about half an hour in a minute just going through finishing some other stuff off to get off for tonight. So that was last night. I'm filming this now. I did not do my morning pages this morning. I did do my eyes. I haven't done any exercise. I am working at home. I might get that done, but I don't know. I haven't done my scripture writing. Oh, I can go back and fill in the self-care box from last night. And I did actually make the bed yesterday, I forgot that. So that was that. I haven't spent anything so far today, but there is time yet. I may be out. I haven't posted on Instagram yet. The post in the Facebook group's gone up. I need to catch up on that. There's a lot going on, so feeling the lot going on at the moment. So drunk a lot at work, but it's been quite a warm, busy day, and I feel a bit parched. So that is that. So then I did some more setup on here, and I really like this. I will be honest, I wasn't convinced I liked Beautiful, but the dark tealy colour made me buy it because I really like that colour, and I love the way this has turned out. So I decided in the end not to colour in this with felt tip. I coloured it in with my mild liners, so you get this nice bold outline and a paler inside. I've added in my functional stickers and I've set up my running to-do list, but I'm gonna, when I get to Sunday and I finish this in for the week, I'm going to look at this, I'm going to look at what's coming up and decide what I want to transfer across, what I maybe want to take out, what I maybe want to add in. So that's going to be a work in progress. So that is my bullet journal. So the planning routine on a Friday night is usually a little bit different because it's a Friday night on a work week and you kind of just want to stop. So I've done a little bit of setup, and obviously there will not be a video for Sunday's planning because when I've had a bit more of a think, I will go back and fill in this. This will probably end up just being my prompts and a couple of things just because I'm away, so there won't be as much as normal. But what I'm hoping to do, and this is not a promise, this is a if I get the chance to, is I will show you how I use... Did I put them in the back? Oh no, because I lost the stickers, no. I have others. I'm hoping I can show you how I set a double spread up in my bullet journal for kind of like a memory keeping journaling spread at the end of the week. So one thing that was working really well for me in June is I had my week, and then at the end of the week I had like a double page review of the week using stickers, so it was bright and colourful and there was a lot going on. So I'm hoping I won't be back too late on Sunday so that I can show you this and get all my work stuff done as well. So I will say, trying to do a daily plan with me on a work week has been challenging, I think it is fair to say, in the least. But like last time, it's really made me think about my whole process and what I do and make changes, and clearly I've made those changes as I've gone along. So thank you for bearing with me through the challenges of the week. As I said, hopefully there will be a video for on Sunday, but not for Sunday, and this one will obviously go up early on Saturday morning, but then we'll be back to the usual Thursday night plan with me videos and maybe another one. Now there is something I thought I would just show you. I say leaning off camera, and you probably have my elbow in there then, trying to balance myself, is this tiny little thing. Just for a size comparison, this is my B6TN and this is this. So this is tiny, and all me going, oh, I can't cope with small. This is as small as I can go. This is something completely different. This is now currently my purse. With a notebook and a pen and an insert. Yeah, I know, it's a bit more than a purse, but this is my purse. If there would be interest in sharing what I've done with this, please leave a comment below. Also, if there is something you would like to see a little bit more detail on in terms of something I've done with my passion planner, or a bit more with my bullet journal, or something else planner related, please leave that below as well. And I will try and do something with it. I'm still looking at trying to do 2 videos a week if I can, but that may alter slightly as I approach dissertation deadline, so we'll wait and see. So as I was saying, thank you for bearing with me. There will be another video after this one, hopefully, if I can get the memory keeping spread set up, and if not, I will most likely be back next week with my weekly plan with me. So I hope you have a lovely weekend, guys. and I will talk to you next week. And in the meantime, as I seem to always say, which I didn't even realise I said, happy planning.